You're listening to Eagle 102 KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, 102.1 on your dial. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102. Area high school football is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the field for high school football on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
And good evening and welcome to Week 9 of high school football, the final week of the regular season in Missouri, and the Bowling Green Bobcats are still undefeated, 8-0, and they welcome in the North Callaway Thunderbirds tonight. North Callaway 2-6 on the season. It's senior night here at Bowling Green, and what a great way to celebrate with Mark St. Clair, the head coach of the Bowling Green Bobcats, just 8 days after his medical scare, was here for senior night and greeted all his senior players. Quite a moment here at Bowling Green as we get ready for the final week of this regular season. And then next week we start playoffs, the district tournaments all around the state of Missouri. So it's Bowling Green looking to complete their perfect regular season. We'll start the pregame show for you next right here on Eagle 102.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer at People's Bank & Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank & Trust app today. People's Bank & Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Our agency is currently looking to hire multiple positions: RNs, LPNs, CNAs, physical therapist assistants, and breastfeeding peer counselor, all from full-time to part-time to contracted. Please visit our website at www.pikecountyhealth.org for more information and to apply online.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by J. Roberts Jewelry, Pike County Title Company, and Gambino's Eatery.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show, sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And welcome back to Bowling Green Senior Night as the Bobcats welcome in the 2-6 North Callaway Thunderbirds. Mark Fronick, Chris Grody with you at Bowling Green High School. And, parents of a senior participating in the senior night. This is my only kid, Chris, so, a little choked up to start here.
I thought I saw you go, yes, it's over.
No, it's never over. Never over.
Oh, I misinterpreted what you were doing then. I'm sorry.
It's 8-0 Bowling Green, 2-6 North Callaway. They're getting ready for the national anthem, so we will take a break and listen to the national anthem here from the Bowling Green Bobcat Band here on Eagle 102. The Bowling Green Bobcat Band performing the national anthem here ahead of the senior night game between the Bobcats and the North Callaway Thunderbirds. Kind of a down season, Chris, for the North Callaway Thunderbirds here in 2023, just 2-6 on the season.
Yeah, it didn't look like in looking at some of their statistics, they just seem to be outpowered or outsized and outmanned a little bit this year. They were a pretty decent team last year, and of course we've seen North Callaway be a powerhouse team too at times. So football goes in cycles, folks, and it depends on what kids you have in high school at that time as to how good you're going to do.
And here are the 8-0 Bowling Green Bobcats rushing, planting the flag at the middle of the BG at the 50-yard line.
Oh. Sorry.
Everything okay?
Yeah, somebody threw back here to the 45. I thought he was going to fall down.
All right, senior heavy lineup. We'll talk about that, plus our keys to the game, which are next on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Knight Equipment Company.
The Eagle 102 keys to the game.
And our keys to the game as we quickly go through the pregame here in week number 9. Bowling Green and North Callaway, and Bowling Green just has to be Bowling Green. They can't get too up about senior night or too confident or too excited that coach is here in the stadium tonight.
Yeah, I think keys to the game really are going to focus more for me on North Callaway, right? They're going to have to stop this powerhouse running team that we've seen out of the Bowling Green Bobcats. Blaine Bryant, 5 touchdowns last week, 280 some yards in a game. Dane Dunn, the junior, has come out and really just been able to pound the ball down. And then they've got Jace Eskew, who's done great. And then, of course, they can throw the ball as well. So, and I'm not even talking about Bowling Green's defense, who's been able to score a few times this year. So North Callaway really is going to have to play above perfect football, and I don't know that that's possible.
And, they've got a couple of injuries as well.
Yeah.
On the defensive side of the ball. They're without Cooper Wortman for North Callaway, and then they're without one of their running backs in Riley Humphrey. So they were already outmanned, already outsized, and now a little shorthanded as well here in week number 9. So those are our keys to the game. We'll check the starting lineups for you after this on the Eagle Sports pregame show.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green and Vandalia, Mick Mailer and Sons Backhoe and Excavating, and Pepsi.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are brought to you by Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy.
A lot of seniors in the lineup for Bowling Green. We'll start with the defense for North Callaway. The defensive line is a senior, number 74, Carson Sheets. Junior, number 73, Casper Safransky. on the D-line. Number 64, a senior, Tyler Huddleston. And number 51, a freshman, Jaden Galbraith. And a senior on the line as well, number 50, Landon Oney. The defensive backs, lots of those. Safeties and corners, number 32, a senior, Tucker Wright. A senior, number 10, Cashton Holloway. A senior, number 7, Lane Kimbley. Number 2, a junior, Carter Moore. And a freshman on D-back, number 1, Colin Moore. So Colin and Carter. And then the only linebacker listed is number 21, senior Kyle Pennell. For Bowling Green, the offense looks like this in the offensive backfield. The running backs, number 0, a senior, Blaine Bryant, and a senior, number 42, Bryson Brandenberger. Those are your starting running backs. The quarterback is junior, number 8, Jace Askew. The wide receivers, number 5, a senior, Walker Chandler, and a junior, number 7, Eli Grody, a senior. And then the tight end is a junior, number 34, Aiden Grody. The offensive line, number 54, a senior, Caden Penrod. A senior, number 55, Harrison Hunt. A senior, number 66, Lucas Jennings. A junior, number 70, Parker Jones. And number 73, a junior, Anderson Hunt, is the offensive line for the Bobcats. Those are your starters. The captains getting ready to go out to the 50-yard line and flip this coin, and then we'll be ready for Week 9 football. Final week, Chris, of the regular season here in 2023.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Well, are you counting districts as regular season?
Yeah, we had 10 football games in a high school season and in districts. I don't care how they change it to playoff-wise, there's still 10 games. But technically you're correct. Next week's game is a playoff game.
Yes.
Everybody gets a trophy.
Yes. Everyone gets one playoff game.
Everybody gets a chance at the trophy.
Exactly. And Bowling Green has a good chance, and I'm going to put it this way. Bowling Green softball went up to South Shelby and got a district championship.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The Bowling Green band last week went up there and won 6 trophies and finished like a 30th of a point or something like that off of the grand championship. I don't know how you can win every trophy except for the grand championship, but it happened.
It happened.
But Bowling Green has been winning a lot of trophies in South Shelby, and who has everyone been talking about meeting up with in the district championship game?
For us, South Shelby.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've talked to a lot of people, Mark, and South Shelby looks like a tough team. But Bowling Green is a tough team. I mean, we've seen them be successful week in and week out. And I don't think that this team is willing to roll over for anybody.
No.
And what's fantastic about saying that is we have seen them down and continue to play a Class 4 team in St. Charles Lutheran and did very well. So I think that's going to go a far, far way for these young men in the playoffs this year.
And it looks like North Callaway won the toss and deferred to the second half, so Bowling Green will receive the kickoff when we start Week 9 for you next from Eagle Sports.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
And it is time for football here from Eagle Sports. KJFM, WBBA Radio, Mark Fronek, Chris Grody here at Bowling Green High School, as we've been all season long. Well, you did one more game than me, but we've been here.
It's, you chose family over football, and I just don't understand it.
Well, I talked a lot of football with my family.
Oh, okay.
And I did a lot of bragging on the Bowling Green Bobcats.
Well, and you were here. I, under my breath, not on the radio, cussed you for, just no particular good reason.
Oh.
At least you had fun, right?
Football.
Back to football.
Exactly. We had to come back pretty quick. Didn't have much time with family, but
I think you could have been there for the wedding and then came and made the game is what I personally think. But, I don't want to take you away from nothing.
And here's the kickoff, and it's a squibber.
Oh, he's going to pick it up running.
Oh,
he missed.
Yeah, Bryant missed it. Has to pick it up at the 10-yard line.
Trouble.
And busts a couple of tackles.
Ball's
now the ball's out, and he picks it back up, and Bowling Green may get a touchdown out of this. Oh, tripped up as he got toward the 50. Who picked that up?
Is it Drew Dalton? Nope, Nate Mix.
Nate Mix saves the day. And Bowling Green will get the first possession.
Yeah, Blaine just missed the ball back there. It kind of took a bad bounce. And then when he did pick it up, there was everybody in front of him and nowhere to go. Ball got knocked out. Nate Mix was in the right place to get a hold of it. And
he almost took it.
Like you said, almost a touchdown.
So Bowling Green will start their first drive at their own 49-yard line. And Jace Heskew brings the offense onto the field. First rollout.
There it is. Look at this.
To the
Come on, dude.
tight end.
Come on, dude.
He's got it on the sideline. It is knocked out of bounds into North Callaway territory and down to the 23-yard line. Nice rollout, nice throw, nice catch by Aiden Grody. And the first play from scrimmage
is
from the 49 to the 23?
30.
Or 24, sorry.
Yeah, Jace on a good rollout there, and Aiden was wide open. There was nobody.
He keeps it
covering.
again and is tripped up at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward for a gain of 1. It's going to be 2nd and 9.
Yeah, Jace that time gave that option that we run out of the veer, give the option to the up back. He decided to keep it, and then just wasn't a lot in front of him for a gain, but he did gain, well, maybe nothing, but maybe a little bit. But
yeah, they're going to give him 1.
Good to get nothing or something out of nothing.
11:16 to go. No score. Opening drive for the Bowling Green Bobcats. 8-0 against 2-6 here in the final week of regular season action. They do a draw up the middle and a nice dive forward. That's a good run. That time for Dane Dunn.
Dane Dunn for a gain of about 10 yards.
Yeah, he moves the chains on that one. Minute gone here in the first.
Made me a little nervous the way he bounced out there, stretching out. Looked like the ball was out and looked like he was going to lose it, but I guess the ground can't cause a fumble anyways.
1st and 10 for Bowling Green inside the 15-yard line. And first good run of the night for Blaine Bryant. He falls forward for a gain of about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Jace Eskew.
Sorry.
That's okay. 8, 0, 11. They all won.
Yeah, they all look the same.
Next year we need to put in a memo to coach that we need to make all of them drastically different.
Just a little bigger on the
They
numbers.
probably won't care, but we can try.
No, they're going to get
Maybe
these.
we could do like Madden football, and there could be like a little blip above them.
Yeah, we'll try that.
Okay.
He keeps it again.
Jace.
And this time
Touchdown.
he gets inside the 5 and in for the score. Touchdown, Eskew. And Bowling Green just methodically, after that first pass to Grody, run the ball. A whole lot of Jace Eskew on the first drive, and on senior night, it's the junior getting Bowling Green on the board. Time of the touchdown, 10:15 to go here in the opening quarter. They'll go for 2.
2-point conversion, yeah. Pitch out. Oh, he
No.
faked it. Looking backside.
Oh, man.
All
what
by
a throw.
himself.
Grody. Dude on the far side. Just a great pitch and catch. Great salesman job by Jace Eskew that time to sell the run. And Bowling Green, just a minute and 45 seconds into this ball game, leads North Callaway by a score of 8-0 here in Week 9 from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ackles Farm Market, Lacrosse Lumber, and Meyer Implement Company.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri. Member FDIC and equal opportunity.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Short kickoff and one man to beat. They break that tackle and get it all the way into Bowling Green territory. So the Bobcats got it to the 49, and Did I see a late flag come in?
I don't think so.
Okay, I thought I saw something fly in on the far side.
It was neat that you said one man to beat, and then 3 guys tackled him.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, they came from behind.
But you're right that one man slowed him down enough that 3 other Bobcats were able to make that tackle. But great return. And Bowling Green on kickoff has to stay in their lanes, in their zones, to prevent those big kickoff returns from happening.
So the Bobcats got it to their own 49, and now North Callaway, somebody left early. So instead of 1st and 10, it'll be 1st and 15. Oh, they're going to call it against the defense? It looked like 2 or 3 white jerseys moved.
Well, the back judge was or the line judge was moving it against North Callaway. That's where he thought it went.
So 1st and 5 instead of 1st and 10. And North Callaway inside the Bobcat 45. Handoff on 1st down, and nothing there. No gain. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, number 32, the ball carrier there. North Callaway's got a pretty cool formation where they're running out of shotgun with 2 running backs, but have got a fullback in there, which is kind of neat.
The quarterback is Colton O'Neill. He wears 15. Tucker Wright and Kyle Pennell are the running backs.
Yeah, Tucker Wright was the ball carrier for North Callaway.
And a whole bunch of guys listed as wide receiver. Roll out. They're going to try one of those receivers. They get the 1st down and take it out of bounds on the far side. A gain of 6. They needed 5. And a fresh set for the Thunderbirds.
I couldn't see who the carrier was, but like you said, a 6-yard gain. The receiver just ran an out route, and good catch and good run. Looks like it was number 2 was the receiver for North Callaway.
Yeah, Carter Moore.
Carter Moore, the junior.
So fresh set.
4 wide receivers.
Throwing again, and it's way overthrown. They tried the other Moore that time, Colin Moore, number 1 on the near side, but they overthrew him by 4 yards.
Yeah, and they had, I'm sorry, what was the quarterback's name again? I'll have it for the
Colton O'Neill.
O'Neill rolled, from shotgun, rolled out here and had his running back lead blocking for him. And he really had a wide receiver, like you said, Moore down here could have been open, but he overthrew him by about 10 feet.
Put a man in motion here. And they'll try their first run. Good stutter step, but just nothing there. First run of the night, I believe, by Pennell.
21.
And he goes backwards.
And stopped by what it looked like Neil Rainey, Bryson Brandenberger.
A couple of seniors there. Lost of 3 on the play.
Bowling Green is a really good pressure defense. That's one of the things that they do really well and has benefited them greatly in defense, but has also cost them big plays from time to time.
So 3rd and we'll call it 12.
It's like a pass.
Bowling Green timed that pressure perfectly. They put it in the air to the far side, nothing there. Intended target, I think, again, was Colin Moore on the far side, number 1. And bring up 4th and long.
And I don't know, was that Harrison Hunt or was it Neil Rainey? It was Harrison Hunt. In the pressure up front, just took on the running back, which was the lead blocker, and practically threw him out of the way to force the bad throw on the quarterback.
So 4th and now it looks like it is 13.
Figure out where to put the ball.
Yeah, same spot as last time.
Yeah. the down marker is a good indicator of where it should go. In case you were wondering, Thunderbirds, right, going right to left on your radio dial. I like saying that. I don't know why.
Looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and extremely long.
Deep
to the
ball.
near side, and whoa,
Picked off.
nothing there. Turned
Come
into
on,
a
Drew.
punt.
Oh.
Slips, gets back up, no one around him.
Not hard.
And finally brought down at the 31-yard line. That's about as easy as an interception comes for Drew Dalton.
Yeah, so O'Neill looked to throw that ball deep, and there's some sort of miscommunication because his running back stopped and was kind of on a comeback. And like you said, almost a punt. Just throw the ball up, and Drew Dalton from his safety position just kind of baseball stands underneath of it, waits for it to come down. And
Can of corn.
Yeah, 8 yards on the return maybe?
Yeah, we'll call it that. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats, 2nd possession. And here's the first run by Blaine Bryant. He goes to the far side it, trying to find that sideline, puts his head down, and that's his go-to move. Yeah. Just throwing the head down and hoping to drive a shoulder through somebody.
12, 13 yards there.
And a fresh set out to the 45-yard line of the T-Birds.
Sideshow is a freak. He is not afraid to deliver a shot.
On offense.
Yeah, or defense, yeah. That's exactly right.
Again, give up the middle. And a gain of 5.
Dane Dunn.
Done for 5 to midfield.
Yeah, Dane's a good secondary back on this team. He, 5 yards a pop for that kid is unbelievably awesome for an offense.
Yeah, they moved it back, gave him 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Looked like 5 to me.
4 times 3 still 12.
Yeah. Roll out. Again to the tight end. Again, and he got through the tackle, and he's going to take it for the score. Hayden Grody, with 7:26 to go, puts it in the end zone. Broke a tackle, and he was all by himself. 14-0, and that would be 55 yards.
55 yards.
And Bowling Green up 14-0 with the 2-point conversion yet to come. And he's already caught passes for eight points tonight.
He probably needs to come take a break. That's a long run. He's going to be mad for me for saying it. But
the 2-point conversion, and it's a draw, and easy one there for Blaine Bryant to make it 16-0. Bowling Green, 7:26 to go in the opening quarter. This is Week 9 high school football from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM, brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And the kickoff. Not as good a field position this time for the Thunderbirds as they start their second possession. First one, really a pass.
Still a pretty good return, Mark. I mean, about 15 yards, and he got through the first wave of Bobcats, and he started to bounce like coming to us to the near side of the field, and Waterhose just flattened him. Another pretty big tackle for Bryson Brandenburger.
All the way out to the 27-yard line of North Callaway. 1st and 10. A lot of passing on the first series for the Thunderbirds. High snap. They'll put it in the air again, and it is
caught by.
Yeah, he said he stayed in bounds, so 5 yard.
No.
Or no, they called incomplete.
Yeah, he clapped his hands, so they called it incomplete.
So 2nd and 10.
I thought it was a complete pass. I was trying to see the number. Coach Bibb let me down on that one. It's all right. I won't call him out there. You're golfing. I thought you were gonna. I thought you were dying. Roll out for the Thunderbirds. Throw here to the flat. Just overthrow number 7 here. Just hands high. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. I don't know what's happening, but Mark was taking a nap, so I'll keep going here. We apparently have some sort of technical difficulty because he keeps telling me to keep going.
We're fine.
Yeah, oh, good, okay. I looked over and I realized that you were completely busy. That's why I took over. Shotgun.
Good to go.
What we'll see from them all night, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, they want a little bit of time for their quarterback, and he unloads on the far side, and it was almost picked again.
Is his foot in? He's got an interception.
They're going to call it. A catch, and Bowling Green gets their second INT in as many series.
Walker Chandler, the safety, runs over to the sidelines, guys, and he gets his hands out, just catches the ball and keeps his foot in bound, according to the side judge.
That was a long pass, too, from O'Neal. I didn't think there was any chance he was going to pull that in inbounds.
I think we better go to replay.
We're fine.
Oh.
We don't have a camera
you
on
used
the
to have
sideline.
replay. What happened?
Well, you know.
Oh, it was so cool. I went home
Sometimes,
and told my wife about it.
sometimes
It was cool.
one too many things.
Yeah, I got you.
Little inside handoff again, and now they're going to push him back. They're going to give him forward progress for about 3. It's going to be 2nd and 7.
Who was our ball carrier there? Was it Blaine?
No, I think it was Dane.
Dane Dunn, gain of 4.
Yeah. Going to give him a long 2, call it 3.
Looked like he was getting a little bit of help from Brody Essig there in on offensive line for as a junior.
It looked like for a second there he was getting help from the North Callaway side, and then another draw play.
Great block by Harrison.
And that's going to be very close, about a yard short on the run by Blaine Bryant. It'll be 3rd and 1.
Harrison Hunt, guys, from his tackle position, just blasts the defensive lineman and rolls him over on the ground, just a flat pancake block.
This could be a big night for Aiden Grody.
Well, don't jinx nothing.
First down.
Good hands. Keep going, Blaine.
Oh, yeah. Spins through another. Almost got the ball stripped, and now they'll blow it dead across the 30-yard line. And a little slow getting up that time was number 64, Tyler Huddleston.
There's a flag on the play here. I don't know.
It's at the end.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be unnecessary roughness on the Thunderbirds or what they're calling. The running back was thrown down to the ground at the end, but it was real close to the end of the whistle. But
yeah. And we'll see what the call is. They're going to move back, so it's against Bowling Green.
He pointed at Bowling Green. Face mask.
Unnecessary roughness against the
Bobcats.
Bobcats. It'll still be first down. And it'll still be 1st and 10.
So how do I mark that on a run play? I just leave it, don't I?
Yeah, you leave it because it was
penalty would be
enforced after the play, and it was a run for a first down, so they still get the first.
And this is something, Mark, that we've seen out of the Bobcats that at this time of the year they really shouldn't be doing, right? Unsportsmanlike conduct is a ridiculous penalty.
And they're good for 1 a week.
Yeah, sometimes too.
Yeah.
Got to control yourself. I know football is emotional, but don't hurt your team, 15 yards at a time.
Yeah.
3 running backs.
Yep, and it's Bryant again lowers that shoulder.
Yeah.
And he just put Kyle Pennell on his back.
Blaine knows how to utilize his shoulder pads unbelievably. He gets his head down, gets behind it, and, just runs people over.
Yeah, gain of 6.
He delivers the hit.
To throw. Right there in the flat. And then a little pitch. The hook and ladder. And Bryant nearly broke it.
So who does that reception go to?
The reception
was by Dude for, 4 yards, but he pitched it to Blaine for – how does that work?
We'll give him a 3-yard completion, I guess, and then the lateral is something else.
Do I count that as a run maybe?
Sure. Why not?
Give it 8 yards.
Yeah.
That's
again, a draw up the middle, and it's going to be very close to another first down for Bowling Green. I think he's got it. Yeah, gain of 10.
Another gain of 10 for Blaine, like you said, kind of on the draw or the dive up the middle. And right now the Thunderbirds are just looking for something to stop the Bobcats.
Walker Chandler comes out. And Brady Huber comes out.
Junior tight end.
Zach Gibson and Eli Grody split wide on the far side. And
Jace
they're going
keeps
to
it.
block for Jace Eskew, and
Oh,
he's going to get
touchdown.
through,
Is
and
he in?
is. Looks like he's just short out at the 1-yard line. So it'll be, again, another first down to 4:21 to go. Bowling Green leading 16-0.
Stepped on my head. First down by Jace. Good play. Just keeps the ball on the give and 15 yards for his first down. This helps me see the field a little better.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't read the paper, but that's all right.
We're experimenting with lighting.
Lighting, yes.
Yeah. So first and goal from the 1 for Bowling Green. We'll see what they go with here. And
Reverse to Harrison.
Yeah, Harrison Hunt.
And he gets away.
And he's in. Touchdown,
Scores
Bowling
a
Green.
touchdown.
Harrison Hunt on senior night. The senior puts it in with 4:14 to go in the opening quarter. It's 22-0 Bowling Green here in week 9.
End around, what they would call it, end around or tight end reverse is what Harrison ran and got him a 2-yard touchdown.
Two-point conversion yet to come. 22-0, and Bryant again in for the two-point conversion. That was it.
Yeah, Blaine. You're right.
It was Blaine Bryant. Okay, 4:14 to go here in the opening quarter. 24-0. Bowling Green leads over North Callaway here in Week 9 from Eagle Sports.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus,
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Big hit on the kickoff return here in week number 9. Bowling Green about where we thought they'd be. 24-0, still 4 minutes, 10 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Is that Chase Buffington on that tackle? He kind of slowed down a little bit and took the hit versus giving the hit. And giving the hit always hurts less.
It does. So third series offensively for North Callaway. 2 interceptions so far. And that's what's going to happen in a passing offense, and Bowling Green left early.
Yeah, Aiden jumped from a defensive tackle position.
He wasn't the only one.
Yeah. He certainly will hear about it at Monday at practice. It's the easiest position in the world to watch the football, but the hardest position in the world to control yourself.
Uh-huh.
Because you want to go. You're amping yourself up to go.
So 1st and 5. And a run. That 32 on the carry, Tucker Wright. Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 3.
Wright gets that ball from his running back position and just kind of runs that dive or off tackle a little bit, but Bowling Green was there and prepared to shut him down.
On 2nd and 3, they put 2 receivers out to the far side, 2 backs in the shotgun along with the quarterback. O'Neal going to throw a quick slant.
Nice play.
And off the hands of Colin Moore. Perfectly timed little bump there from behind to separate him from the ball.
Yeah, Tanner did a good job. The ball was right in a good spot for the receiver to catch it, turn, and make a first down, but Tanner McGaw was all over it, hit the receiver in the back, and he just couldn't hang on to the ball with the hit too.
Yeah, maybe a touch high. It was up at the fingertips of the intended target.
I agree with you, a little high.
So it's 3rd and 3. I formation, roll out. O'Neal.
Screen pass.
Yeah, good pass, and they get the first down and a little bit more out to the 42-yard line. Probably the 41. Tucker Wright, the running back, on the reception, and moves the chains.
A gain of about 8 yards, it looked like there for O'Neal and Wright. But if you don't know what a screen pass is basically the offensive line engages in a block, lets their defensive slip by. The running back steps out at about 2 yards, turns, and then he's got a ton of lead blockers. And Bowling Green did a good job to limit that to 8 yards.
1st and 10. They'll try a run, and they're not going to get anything out of it. And a little extra pain there at the end.
Neil Rainey from his defensive end position did a great job at stopping that ball.
Tucker Wright for no gain, 2nd and 10.
What number is Tucker Wright?
32.
Oh, okay. We've certainly seen a pass offense from the Thunderbirds here, and pretty Tucker Wright heavy on the run.
They put a man in motion, and the give again is to Wright, and again there's nothing there. He's going to lose a yard on this one. 3rd and 11. 2:04 to go in the opening quarter. 24-0 Bobcats lead here in week 9. Put it back to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, they sent a man in motion there, Mark, and then he turned to the far side of the field. He turned, stopped just on the other side of the quarterback, and then they utilized him as a lead blocker and, a trap almost, or a stun, or just a lead blocker. But
it almost gummed up the works.
Yeah, the defense was ready for it for sure.
That was Pennell, number 21. That was the motion man.
Bowling Green has switched back to their 3 down linemen, so expecting a pass here.
On 3rd and 11, you'd think so. From their own 40.
Show blitz.
High snap. Sets up.
Got him.
He is in trouble, and he's sacked.
Is that Blaine?
That's a solo sack for Blaine Bryant, and it's going to be 4th and forever.
A solo sack, and more importantly on that, it was 10-yard loss almost. More importantly, Blaine was caught at the line of scrimmage by the guard, and then somehow he gets off of him and gets a 10-yard loss.
Final minute of the first quarter, 24-0 Bowling Green. And the punt team on.
Dan Grimes hitting us up, Mark, from Alaska, listening to us up there, cheering on his Bobcats.
All right. They get the kick off, yeah. Fielded at the 40-yard line across the 50.
Go, Walker.
45, and now just short of the 45. Good tackle, one-on-one, Colin Moore over there. And Bowling Green has it back.
It may not be fair, but it looks like the Thunderbird player was a lot closer to Walker Chandler than he must have been, because I was like, oh my gosh, he's going to take this ball versus a fair catch. And he did pretty good. Got 10 yards, 12 yards.
And we got 31 seconds left in the quarter. Can you tack one more on, get it over 30 here before the end of the first? Oh, little confusion there. And he gets the ball off, and it's incomplete. Probably a good thing. That would have been a loss on the play. Probably wasn't a great decision to throw the ball in the first place, but.
Well, Jace, they kind of have that little double fake play action pass, and this time he does his double fake and rolls to the weak side of the field, and the Thunderbirds had a defensive end or linebacker that was right in Jace's face right away. He did get the ball away, but you almost hope there's more arm strength there to get it out of bounds in that case. But
he was getting spun backwards pretty good there.
And Sideshow almost caught it.
Yeah. He was going the wrong way, though. And a draw, and he's
outside.
Gone. Oh, man, what a run. All the way to the house.
Gone.
Whew.
Drew Dalton.
Touchdown, Bowling Green.
46 yards.
14 seconds remaining, and it's 30-0. Wow. How do you go untouched like that?
That was that tight end around that they put him in that position on the far side of the field. And then I don't know if you saw, Aiden Grody and Harrison Hunt were on this right side of the field, and they turned in to seal the end, and there was nobody there. Everybody bought that it was going to the left, and Drew walked in all by himself.
And the pass is caught for a 2-point conversion. 14 seconds to go in the first. 32-0. The Bowling Green Bobcats lead the North Callaway Thunderbirds here in the final week of the regular season. It's high school football week 9 on Eagle Sports.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock agent, Perkins Electrical Services, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing MercBK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Well, what a start for Bowling Green. Not their highest scoring quarter of the season, but in the top 5, 32-0.
Yeah, they're doing very well. This is a very high sense pressure offense, and they're not letting down to anything. Bowling Green, looks like Bowling Green wants a light turned off on a car probably in the parking lot. Can you see out that way?
Yeah.
So that the light isn't in the eyes of the receiver here.
Yeah, Coach St. Clair and the referee went down that way.
Goodness.
And again, how great is it to see Coach Mark St. Clair back?
Very good.
And worrying about things like car lights in the
right.
parking lot.
Exactly right. That's a great point, Mark.
Yeah.
It is good to see him back here. And I know the team is happy to have him, and so are we. And march on with our football season. Joe Chin kind of filling in down here for Coach St. Clair. And he's walking back and forth and keeping his composure. Which is probably better than you and I are doing. Certainly better than I'm doing, but.
Well, I think
Easton Orff kicking off.
He was even a little surprised.
God, the kid can kick, man.
Yeah, he can. I think he knew how important he was. I don't think he knew how loved he was, by this team.
I think that's right. No, I think that's a good point. Aiden comes home. Aiden comes home every day talking about something silly he says, and he says it to me, and I won't repeat any of them, but they're awful funny.
Yeah. Ooh, did you see the gun on the back judge there?
He had a cannon?
Yeah.
You can't say gun. This is a school environment. Somebody might panic.
But cannon's okay?
Nobody uses a cannon anymore. That's a good point.
1st and 10 for the Thunderbirds. 2 interceptions and a punt so far. Loads up, throws across the middle. That's caught. Breaks a tackle. Finds more trouble. 9 of the 11 Bowling Green Bobcats in on the tackle.
Number 1 was the receiver for the Thunderbirds. O'Neal did a great job. That was his 3rd read, guys, on that. He looked deep and then looked to the check down guy, and that wasn't there either. And hit his open receiver here for a 5-yard gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. Bowling Green leads North Callaway in week 9, 32-0. Oh, it's the last week of the regular season here on Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
On every journey, you should enjoy peace of mind. I'm Corey Buchanan. At Pike County Mutual Insurance Company, we take pride in keeping you protected. That's why we offer discounts for good students, safe driving, and more. Trust us to look out for the road ahead. For a free insurance quote on your home, auto, farm, or ATV needs, give myself or
Shelley Glucky
a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company, on the square in Bowling Green.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
32-0, started the second quarter. Mark Front and Chris Grody back here at Bowling Green High School on Eagle Sports, KJFM, WBBA, and we've got a sack on the first play of the second quarter. Yeah, the ground caused it. And
who was our sack on there? Who got it?
I was still, well, there is a flag, but that's got to be a hold, right?
Yeah, but back here in the secondary, it could be defensive holding, which could explain the sack.
Yeah. Well,
got to have a little discussion as to what happened here. They waved off the flag.
All right.
Hey, did you mean to touch him? No, I'm sorry. All right, we'll wave that off.
Yeah. Why not?
So the sack stands, and it's a loss of, 5 yards it looks like, so it'll be 3rd and 10.
Yeah. So that negates their gain on the last play of the first quarter. And they're back inside their own 30 now.
Yeah, with 3rd and long.
Back to a passing down as well.
Trips out here near us, Mark.
Pressure coming. Little screen to the near side, and breaking a tackle, get the first down. And a huge hit at the sideline sent their man head over heels. That's number 7, Lane Kimbley, and he took it like a man.
Yeah, and that's probably as close to offensive pass interference as you can get in high school football, because basically they set a pick here for their number 1 slot receiver to get out here in the flat all by himself and gained, probably 20 yards?
Yeah, it would be 17, yeah. First and 10 from their own 45. Roll out.
Oh!
Against his body, and it's
picked
off.
It's
going to be a pick 6.
By who?
On the far side and all the way to the end zone. Bowling Green strikes defensively.
Who is it? O'Neal got flattened.
Yes, he did.
By a linebacker that I'm not so sure wasn't Sideshow.
I'm still trying to get
Zach
the number.
Gibson?
I think it's Gibson, but I haven't
Nice.
seen the number yet.
28.
Yep, it is Zach Gibson. That's the most close-up camera time we've needed all year to get a number. Touchdown, Bowling Green. Third interception of O'Neal, and this one's a pick 6.
Oh, and if we could go back and watch that again, that's probably a 48-yard run for Zach.
And the 2-point conversion
is no good.
Yeah, not going to make it. Forward progress stopped. So Bowling Green will lead this ball game 38-0. 11:16 to go in the first half. It's Week 9 football. Bowling Green is rolling from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, and Kearns Construction.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Our agency is currently looking to hire multiple positions: RNs, LPNs, CNAs, physical therapist assistants, and breastfeeding peer counselor, all from full-time to part-time to contracted. Please visit our website at www.pikecountyhealth.org for more information and to apply online.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
Zach Gibson pick 6, 2-point conversion no good, and the return still going to the far side across the 30-yard line, and bodies flying 15 yards away from the ball.
Kyle Pinnell for the Thunderbirds on
Number
the return.
21.
Yes, sir.
And back-to-back possessions.
Whoops.
O'Neal will have to go back out there after the pick.
And what a tough kid, because he flat got hammered. And the pressure from, I think it was probably Blaine, crashed down with the speed and hit him solid as he was throwing the ball. And, man, he's out here ready to play some more. So, tough kid.
O'Neal. Oh, no, that isn't O'Neal.
That is not O'Neal.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's the guy that caught the pass on the last series, Lane Kimbley. So, yeah, Colton O'Neal not back out there.
Taking him a break.
Be second. They're going to – was there a flag, false start?
There was a flag, but he did something like they declined it, but surely they would not decline that penalty. Yeah, it'd be 1st and 15.
Yeah, 2nd and 15.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, a loss of down, too, on the play then.
They didn't take the penalty. They took the result.
Penalty.
Okay. Oh, high snap. And he is in trouble and brought down high. That's very close to being just unfortunate.
Penalty, yeah. Yeah, Kimbley ducked that, and it looks like a loss of another 7 yards.
Yeah, they've got to come up with something different without Colton O'Neal.
Yeah,
back there.
Is it Lumley? Is that what his name is?
Lenley?
Kimbley.
Yeah, Kimbley.
Kimbley caught that ball, like you said, and Blaine came in hard, and he kind of tried to duck it, and Blaine tackled him by what he had, the upper shoulder pads and helmet almost. 3rd and 20 maybe? A little more than 20.
Yeah, it's more than 20, yeah. 22, 23. They've got to get all the way to the 39-yard line for the first down, and the ball is set inside the 20. Roll out. Oh, more trouble. I got the catch this time. Going to get some of that yardage back. Number 32 on the reception that time, Tucker Wright, but it's 4th down. So they got almost 10 of that back, but it'll still be a punting situation here for the Thunderbirds and their offense. Boy, it hurts without O'Neal in there.
Yeah, that was Kimbley did a good job to get that off. With Harrison Hunt right in his face, that causes a lot of concern and stress, but like you said, they gained about 10 back, maybe 8 back.
Yeah. Carson Sheets, lineman out there to punt it away. Oh, the snap was low, and he had it roll off his toe, and that's going to be picked up rather, advanced. He's still, yeah.
So they're calling that a blocked punt? That's why he could advance it?
That's what they had to have called it. But it's still short of the first down, right?
Yeah.
It's not a change of possession just because it hits a Bowling Green player. And I think they're going to say, no, it's back here. Illegal touching or something. No, I'm not sure what they're calling. Okay. It is a first down.
Bowling Green takes over at the 30-yard line.
And a very short field.
Looks like they just called it down, like you said, where the Thunderbird return man picked it up, or number 33 picked it up.
Yeah.
That's where they called it down. I guess if a Bobcat had touched it, it would be live, but I don't know that anybody touched it. What do you think here? Roll out pass?
Why not?
Let's keep them guessing. Keep them guessing.
We've done a few of those tonight.
We have.
Askew. Bowling Green
There's
up.
a pass.
Yeah.
Backside.
Throw back across his body.
And he
it's
caught it!
On the near side, and that's going to be in for the score.
God, that kid is so fast.
Touchdown, Bowling Green. Blaine Bryant on the reception, and Bowling Green extends their lead to 46.
They rolled that ball to the right side. Iowa did this a couple years ago, and since then everybody has kind of adopted it. But he rolled the ball to the top side of the field, and then he turned back and throws it to Blaine, who's here all by himself with not even a official near him.
No.
I mean, and Jace threw it up, but he threw it up high enough for Blaine to be able to run underneath of it and get a touchdown.
And he'll go in for the 2-point conversion as well. Now it's 46 0. Bowling Green leads 8:49 to go in the first half. Still a lot of time remaining before we hit halftime on Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by West End Cabins and Storage, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, State Farm agents, Pepsi, and Ackles Farm Market.
The Pleasant Hill game, Ryder Rodhouse with a touchdown, but Pleasant Hill trailing Brown County by a score of 22-14. And nothing there on the return. Big hit shy of the 15-yard line.
Yeah, good sportsmanship, too, from the Bowling Green Bobcats helping up the Thunderbird. It looks like Tanner McGaw was the Bobcat in on that tackle.
And the jumping jacks continue. It's 46th this round. They've got to be fit.
Yeah.
The cheerleaders. No wonder they're made it to the state cheerleading tournament.
That's right. I'd cheerlead 1 year and then never do it again after all the jumping jacks that they do.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coach. I didn't say I'd wear a skirt. Good grief.
Yeah, the guys wear pants.
Yes, what kind of...
We got a timeout on the field.
Yeah, we got to get out of here after that one.
Yep. 46-0. Bowling Green leads. 8:41 to go in the first half from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Veach and Collier Funeral Homes, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Kayla Caldwell, and Silex Banking Company.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Rick Rodhouse, Country Financial Agent, Noah Builders, and Central State Bank of Illinois.
Well, it's 2 straight completions for the new quarterback, Lane Kimbley, but this one goes for a loss of 5. Yeah, we'll say 4. Going to be 2nd and 14 on the first play of the drive.
4 wide receivers.
You got to shorten the playbook with
I agree.
Backup quarterback in there, but he throws across the middle and almost connected. Was looking that time for number 1, Colin Moore.
And he overthrew him, and we've talked a little bit about this in the past. Kimbley kind of had his feet running, and when you're running your feet in a quarterback and throwing the ball, you tend to overpower that throw a little bit. You know, you got to set your feet, and you got to throw. That's easy for me to say sitting here in the booth, and Harrison Hunt and Neil Rainey and Bryson Brandenburger aren't trying to tackle me, but, you know, I think he overthrew that because he was still kind of running his feet at that point.
To throw again. Oh,
keeps the
ball.
ball.
Pulled it down. Yeah, now he puts it in the air, and he's hit as
Picked
he throws, and it's picked again.
By Blaine.
Yep.
This
Bryant
is trouble for them.
Roll around. He took the back door. Now cuts off a tackle, and he is going to go all the way in for the score. Blaine Bryant, second pick six for Bowling Green, and he ran about 60 yards there to get the 30 he needed. Wow. That looked like the little, what was that, Coleco football or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
There were just guys moving everywhere, and they couldn't bring down Blaine Bryant.
25-yard pick six.
Mm.
But like you said, he ran a lot more than that.
I mean, he hooked back around, went through the defensive backfield, and really set it up like a run.
Yeah, but that's one of the things we talked about. His patience has developed so much here later in his football career. He's a good running back when he's patient and lets his stuff set up.
And the extra point is good. Gibson having a nice night as well. 53-0. 7:38 to go in the first half. A pick six, second pick six of the night for the Bobcat defense. And Bowling Green in control here in week number 9 from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by J. Roberts Jewelry, Pike County Title Company, and Gambino's Eatery.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
Well, the only thing you can hope for, well, somebody left early on the kickoff.
I want to be one of these three cheerleaders with the
megaphone.
Yeah, you guys can do all the jumping jacks. I'll just count them out.
They did most of them, I think.
Oh,
Maybe they
okay.
take turns on that. I haven't been paying attention, but I thought those middle three were doing the jumping jacks on the last series.
Yeah.
You just hope for North Callaway's sake that Colton O'Neill's ready to go next week for the opening round of districts.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We've not seen him back out here tonight, and that's probably why, because they do have to play again next week. And if he's got, a little bit of shell shock going, let him get that off and ready for next week.
So a little longer kick now for
just put more
East to North.
Come on, E.
He's not running on E for sure.
He never does.
Good kick.
Yeah, another great kick. Stay in bounds.
Yep. Good bounce for the Thunderbirds. And bounced off the first tackle. Went forward for another couple of yards.
The crowd yelled ball. I didn't see it come out.
Yeah. Short of the 35-yard line, but it'll be a penalty on the return. We're going to have a super, ultra, mega running clock in the second half, I think.
What?
They may double time it.
I almost said I hope so, but I didn't mean that. Mark's just making stuff up now.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're wondering about the score and if you need a text message Alice Charlton, you don't need to. She's here tonight.
She's here.
She knows what the score is.
I mean,
but if you text
how
her,
are her eyes? Can she see the scoreboard?
I think so.
All right. Oh, flag comes in at the end. It looked like Bryson and Galbraith were kind of hooked up an extra long time there.
Was that 21 was our ball carrier?
I think so.
No gain.
Yep.
Let's see what the flag is.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Personal foul.
Yep.
Face mask.
Against the Bobcats.
Against the
So that'll move it up 15 yards.
How did it used to go? Back them up, way back.
Yeah.
Move them back. Isn't that right, Coach?
Yeah, you were all about the cheers tonight.
Oh.
53-0 here in the second quarter.
Oh, Coach.
Man, he's cutthroat tonight.
Kerry Bibb is cutthroat tonight. That is for sure. So I'm no longer talking to him until the game is over. I'm going to drive my truck next time you're driving the bus. I'm going to drive right at you.
We may, instead of going with the band at halftime, which was my plan, and nothing there on first down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Bobcats in on initial contact.
They're going to give them forward progress across the line, gain of 1.
Number 4 carrying that ball.
Out to the 42-yard line.
Caleb Sheets.
46-yard line.
Gain of 2.
Second and 9. Back to throw. Loads up, puts it on the far sideline. That ball is, did he catch that? No, incomplete. Rolled out the backside there as he went to the ground, and it'll be 3rd and 9. Kyle Pennell, the intended target on the far sideline.
Good throw by Kimbley. I mean, that was thrown, what, 30, 25, 30 yards?
Yeah, I'd say, yeah. The band exiting their section of this grandstand.
Oh, getting ready to do their thing, people.
Playing their award-winning field routine, Shockwave. 3rd and 9 for the Thunderbirds. Big drop back, throw on the far side, and that's picked again. Did he bring it down inbounds? Yes, he did. Interception on the far side.
Drew Dalton.
And it is Drew Dalton. And Bowling Green, what is that, 5 picks now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
2 of them for touchdowns.
2 for touchdowns.
53-0, 6:12 to go in the half.
Thunderbirds on that play, they kind of get Kimbley rolling out to his left, and he's right-handed, so he rolls out to his left. Then he has to stop, set his feet, and he has to turn. He's right-handed, so he has to turn completely the other way to set his feet to throw the ball correctly. So I don't know why they're not rolling him out to the right, other than maybe that's what they, Bowling Green would expect.
That, or now a timeout's going to be taken by the Thunderbirds. That's their first. 6:12 to go here in the first half of this ball game. Second quarter action here in Week 9. Bowling Green leads North Callaway by a score of 53-0 from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Knight Equipment Company.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
We are getting some smells in this booth tonight, aren't we?
Good smells?
Well, it's like we're getting the fire smell of that.
I probably shouldn't be asking any questions at this point. I was just going to say, he who smelt it dealt it.
Yeah, it's a little fiery,
Oh, okay.
There is smoke, across the way.
Yeah, there is a fog going.
Yeah. Some of it's got in here.
That'll be a offsides on the defense. Encroachment. Be first
By the way,
for the Bobcats.
Eagle Sports tomorrow at 12:45 we'll start a pregame show as the Bowling Green Lady Cats playing the opening round of the Class 2 state tournament here at Bowling Green High School against South Harrison. South Harrison 24-6 on the season. Bowling Green 20-6. Again, it'll be a 12:45 pregame, 1 o'clock first pitch as that run goes for about 18.
Yeah, about 18, but I can't see who the ball carrier was.
Out to midfield.
Is that Jace?
Yeah,
I think it was Jace.
An 18-yard run into North Callaway territory. with 5:50 to play. Inside handoff, and not much there. They got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10.
Coach has got to be paying attention here. The Thunderbirds are doing a real good job now of 8-man in the box and just not giving the offensive running game any room at all. So this is kind of where that pass game comes into play for offenses to keep the defense back off of there. Of course, it's 3rd and 2nd and 10, so.
And had a steam this time, and he may cut
gone.
it to the outside
Great
and
block, great.
outrun the defense that time. Touchdown, slows down at the line, and that's Bryant again. Wow.
49 yards mark. He gets to that linebacker level, and then he bounces outside, and they just can't keep up with him at that point. I mean, he just flat out outruns everybody after the 2nd level.
Even 5 minutes to go. Bowling Green extends their lead to 59-0 with the extra point yet to be kicked. And they'll bring Gibson on again to try and make it an even 60 here with 5 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah, scratch that 8-man in the box, stopping the run play, because Sideshow did a good job of shutting me up.
Good hold. The kick is
Good
up,
kick.
and it is good. 60-0. Bowling Green leads. 5 minutes to go in the first half. This is Week 9 football on Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green and Vandalia. Mick Mailer and Sons Backhoe and Excavating, and Pepsi.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder, Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Kick coverage hasn't been the highlight of the night for Bowling Green, as that one's returned out to the 37-yard line. We got to find something, that needs work, right?
Yeah, that's right. Surely you can find something in every game, and right now kickoff coverage might be what they're talking about. Because the Thunderbirds do it good. They get they're probably averaging 15 yards a return every time.
There's all sorts of drama, and most of it is involving Coach Bibb.
Coach Bibb, that's exactly right.
He's the common denominator up here in the booth tonight. Man in motion. Oh, and the ball comes out. Picked up by the quarterback. He's in trouble.
In a lot of trouble.
Yeah, and he is brought down by the shoulder pads. And that's going to be, a 30-yard loss?
Yeah, by who else? Who made the tackle? Bryson Brandenburger? Yep.
Brown County now leading at Pleasant Hill 28-14. That's our featured high school football game of the week this week on KJFM and WBBA. In addition to the coverage of Bowling Green softball tomorrow. We'll have, I believe, Rotary Radio Day.
Oh.
That's a 13-hour broadcast.
Oh.
A marathon, if you will.
If you will. That's right.
4 minutes to go here in the first half. 60-0 Bowling Green. And the Thunderbirds just not having a great night here. They put it in the air, and that is caught, and he slides out of bounds. After a short gain, it's going to be third in a long time.
Complete to number who?
Carter Moore, number 2.
Number 2, Carter Moore.
Third and 26 is what they're saying. Looks a little farther than that.
Where they give him about a 2-yard gain.
Yeah.
Slid down there on the sidelines as he caught the ball. I don't know if he just slipped as he turned or if he had to go low enough to get the ball.
I think he had to go down to get it. Low slant.
Kimbley keeping the ball rolling.
Yep, yeah. Sidesteps one man, and that just opened the door for the rest of the Bobcats to come through. And is that Harrison?
No, I think I think he sidestepped Harrison, and then Neil Rainey.
Yeah, Neil Rainey, yeah.
In on that sack all by himself.
And it's going to be 4th down and 86. No.
It's about a loss of 6 again.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kimbley rolled out this way. Looked like just a designed quarterback keeper, and then he gets past the hash mark and he sets his feet to throw it. And like you said, he had a sidestep to first Bobcat, and then Neil Rainey finished him off.
Carson Sheets, a senior, offensive, defensive lineman, and punter for the T-Birds.
Good snap.
Yep, got the kickoff this time. Fielded cleanly at the 46-yard line. Makes a move to the outside. That's Walker Chandler.
Still moving his feet.
Yeah, and brought down across the 35 to about the 33-yard line. Good return by Walker Chandler.
Yeah, Walker did a good job keeping his feet moving. Number 33, I think it was.
Yeah, Wyatt Hayden.
Wyatt Hayden, thank you. Number 33 for the Thundercats got a hold of him and kind of tried to sling him to the ground, but he
Did you just call them the Thundercats?
Did I? Did I say Thunder?
Thunder.
I'm old enough to know who the Thundercats are. So
go ahead with your point. Sorry. Yeah.
Tried to sling him to the ground, but he kept his feet running fast enough that he just outran that tackle. Thundercats.
Breaks it out far time. Yep, that's gone. Another touchdown for Blaine Bryant. Wow.
35 yards for a score for Blaine.
Untouched. 1:57 to go. 66-0. Bowling Green leads.
157. Yeah, that was just to that off tackle side, and they had a good enough block over there that nobody was near him at all.
What do we have, 38 after 1?
Yes. No, 32.
32, okay. Hold, kick, kind of had a chip at this time, but it goes through. And he's 3 for 3, kicking extra points. 67-0. Bowling Green leads. Minute 57 to go in the first half. This is Week 9 football. Bowling Green leading North Callaway from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ackles Farm Market, Lacrosse Lumber, and Meyer Implement Company.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Kickoff. Goes deep. Pennell rolls off one man, and he is in trouble now. Brought down. I think he was across the 30 and then got taken back on the other side of the 30.
Yeah, he did a good job. It looked like Neil Rainey hit him and wrapped him up, and then he kind of spun himself. Peniel, and I thought he was going to come out this way and come out of that tackle, but had a couple other Bobcats get in and help Neil bring him down.
Well, we're feeding the the ticker, so our crew at Pleasant Hill can get the updates, and I'm running out of different ways to say Blaine Bryant with a touchdown.
Sideshow, just say sideshow.
Yeah. So, you got to focus on other things. Spotlight some other athletes. Zach Gibson, 3 for 3, kicking extra points.
Yeah, that's good.
High snap, in trouble, gets the ball off, and ooh, Pennell got hit right as the ball got there. That's great coverage by the Bobcats.
Lucas Jennings in his defensive tackle position was held. I mean, he started to get past that offensive lineman, the dude just jerked him to the ground, and that's where he stayed. But you're right. He had a lot of pressure in his face and got the ball off. It was pretty lucky it wasn't picked.
Mm-hmm. Bobcats lead this ball game 67-0. Minute 36 to go, and then we'll reach the half.
Kind of a pistol formation for the Thunderbirds.
Yeah. Roll out, get some protection there, and that's caught. Number 1 on the reception, Colin Moore.
Gain of about 5
3rd and 5,
yards.
yeah.
Number was Colin.
1.
1, thank you. I still don't understand why they got him rolling out, Kimley rolling out to his left.
Well, that may be the playbook.
He is throwing the ball back this way, so I think he's trying to get the Bobcats to flow that way and then throw back.
What hand was Colton O'Neill?
Right-handed.
Okay.
Same thing?
Yeah, okay.
That's a good question, though,
Yeah.
actually.
To the far side.
Oh!
Dropped. Had it, dropped it. 4th down and 5.
Hit him right in the hands. That's
Uh-huh.
got to catch the ball first, then run. Just
50
a little,
seconds to go.
Yeah, just a little stop pass there for the receiver, Mark. You know, the receiver lined up in that slot, which is the first closest to the quarterback. He just turns and looks for the ball. Ball hits him in the hands, and he's already trying to run.
Yeah.
Basically just threw the ball to the ground.
So, they've completely abandoned the run at this point.
So far, yeah, at this point, you're absolutely right. We've not seen much of an effort to run the ball at all by anybody, by the running back or quarterback.
No.
Showing blitz.
Here we come, 4th and 5. He gets the ball off, and
batted
bad back down, and Bowling Green will take over. That's their first turnover on downs of the night, right?
Yeah, I'm going to have to start a whole nother stat sheet, I think.
Well, we only have 44 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, but I still got another half, and I only got
that
10
half
passes left.
That half is going to take 26 and a half minutes to play.
You think so?
Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to stop this clock for anything.
Yeah, you got this. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm calling rollout pass here.
Let's do it. Play comes in from the near sideline with Drew Dalton. And he is wide to the far side. 2 receivers on the far side, plus Hayden on the end of the line. And it's a draw, and it's gone.
Gosh.
Oh, my.
Bryson Brandenburger.
Yeah, it's Brandenburger.
Water
He's
hose.
going to take it for the score.
Woo!
Touchdown, Bowling Green. Big number 42, Bryson Brandenburger makes it 73-0 with 32 seconds to go in the first half. There's a senior night memory for Brandenburger.
Yeah, 35 yards? Is that where they're at? Are they right on the 35-yard line or just past it?
I think it was 37 yards.
Okay.
We'll give him 37, make it a little better.
I didn't know who it was at first. He
Yeah.
was running so odd, and then you could.
He's
Way
a
to
big
go,
boy.
Water Hose.
He's
Yes,
a big
he is.
boy.
He's a stud. That's right, yeah. Don't tell him I said that, though.
Gibson straightens the jersey ahead of this kick, and he's blocked this time. Oh, no longer perfect.
That's your fault.
Yep. 32 seconds to go in the half. 73-0. Bowling Green leads North Callaway here in Week 9 from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by All Parts, Eagles Nest Inn, Bed and Breakfast, and Sun Window Company.
On every journey, you should enjoy peace of mind. I'm Corey Buchanan. At Pike County Mutual Insurance Company, we take pride in keeping you protected. That's why we offer discounts for good students, safe driving, and more. Trust us to look out for the road ahead. For a free insurance quote on your home, auto, farm, or ATV needs, give myself or
Shelley Clucky
a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company, on the square in Bowling Green.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Bowling Green gets it. 6 most points ever in a half.
Oh!
That is a hit and a half there.
By the kicker!
By the
Easton
kicker.
Orp.
Easton Orp, yeah, just sent him horizontal and we almost had to do the Heimlich up here in the booth.
Holy moly.
That was awesome.
25 seconds to go.
Note to self, Mark, I should not be eating during commercial breaks.
Yeah.
Into a kickoff where Easton might kill somebody.
Holy moly. He sent him. It looked like, what was the game? Double Dragon? That's what it looked like, the flying kicks that they would do on Nintendo.
There's people here who have no idea what you're talking about.
There's people here that know exactly what I'm talking
one
about.
Of them.
Oh, there's a run. Pennell back to the line of scrimmage and then taking ladder. Ooh, well away from the ball. Number 50 for North Callaway sent one of Bowling Green's players, Landon Oney.
I think Harrison's trying to get a little bit of a flag over not much of nothing.
But guess what? That's going to end the first half of this ball game. 73-0. Bowling Green leads North Callaway here in week number 9. Final week of the regular season. We're just 7 days away from district football. The band's coming up. So is the Eagle 102 halftime report from KJFM and WBBA.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Castile's Color Wheel, Pike Lincoln Technical Center, and Kearns Construction.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer at People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
This is Tracy Brookshire with Pike County Health Department Home Health and Hospice. Our agency is currently looking to hire multiple positions: RNs, LPNs, CNAs, physical therapist assistants, and breastfeeding peer counselor, all from full-time to part-time to contracted. Please visit our website at www.pikecountyhealth.org for more information and to apply online.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Bibb Veach and Collier Funeral Homes, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Kayla Caldwell, and Silex Banking Company.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
Through 2 quarters, it is the Bowling Green Bobcats leading the North Callaway Thunderbirds by a score of 73-0. Mark Front, Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth, and
am I plugged back in?
You are.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting ready for the band to come out, and while we're waiting for that, you can't say anything bad about North Callaway because Bowling Green is just that good.
Yeah, I think that's what you take away from here if you're North Callaway is, hey, yeah, this is not a good game. But we are playing a really, really good football team right now. And in the stat side for North Callaway is if it's correct, it's rough. But they've got one player in the positive running yardage, and that is their main running back.
Kyle Pennell?
Tucker Wright.
Oh, Tucker Wright, sorry.
Tucker Wright, and it isn't even – it's not very good. You know, he's got 4 runs, and I'm sorry that I say that, 4 runs for 3 yards. So he's averaging, a third of a yard every time he runs the ball. The other 2 running backs, or the other running back and the other quarterback, are in their negative yards total. And they have 43 total offensive yards in passing, and both quarterbacks are 8 of 18 with 5 interceptions, 2 pick sixes.
All right, 73-0 our score after 2 quarters, and we will. It's senior night. My daughter is a senior this year in the band, so we're going to play the band. We're going to listen to the band for the first time this season, and the name of this is Shockwave, and it finished very well last week at the South Shelby Classic. So here are the Bowling Green Bobcat Marching Band. Bowling Green Bobcat Marching Band with Shockwave senior members Olivia Froelich, JT Effner, Landon Chandler, Cole Cash, Gavin Miller, Gabriel Kreck, Jordan Johnson, and the drum major Gavin Outlaw. So congratulations on a great career to the band members. And a nice end to the regular season for the Bowling Green Bobcats. We still have 2 quarters left, but it's 73-0. Bowling Green leading North Callaway. And we'll be back with some more stats and check around the area after this on the Eagle 102 Halftime Report.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Veolia Landscape Supply, Royal Banks, and a taste of Philly.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
This is Tara Grody, and People's Savings Bank is excited to announce the Bobcat debit card. People's Savings Bank believes in giving back to the communities we serve, and that begins with the school district. Every time you use your Bobcat debit card as a credit, People's Savings Bank will give the school district 5 cents. That may not sound like a lot of money, but since starting this program 6 years ago, PSB has been able to give back over $120,000. Open an account online at ourpsb.com or stop by our branch. We are the one with a bright blue roof. Start earning the Bowling Green School District money today just by using your debit card. Member FDIC.
The area's best coverage of high school sports on Eagle 102, brought to you by Pike County Health Department, People's Savings Bank, and All Parts.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 Halftime Report, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center.
73-0 Bowling Green leads after 2 quarters over North Callaway. Our high school football game of the week on air on KJFM and WBBA. It's Pleasant Hill trailing Brown County. A touchdown for Brown County to start the second half, 34-14. So now a 20-point lead for Brown County at Pleasant Hill. Pleasant Hill 1 win on the season. And doesn't look like they're going to make it number 2 here tonight unless they get a nice comeback in that ball game. The game last night on KJFM, as Louisiana played on the Thursday night, and it was down at Wright City, and the Wildcats beat Louisiana 52-28. So Louisiana will stay at 2 wins on the season. That was an interesting game. A little bit of a shortage with referees in that area, so they had to play on Thursday with a 5:30 kickoff. That's almost like freshman football times, right?
Well, yeah, it's certainly not Thursday night football. That's for sure.
Yeah, it wasn't on Prime Video. That's for sure. It was on Eagle Sports though, from KJFM and WBBA. So let's see if we can get some scores from around the region as you're looking at setting up that second half stat sheet. Monroe City in the third quarter leading Clark County 16-0. What else? Hannibal leading Battle 34-0 at the half. South Shelby leading Palmyra 45-0 in the third quarter. And it's Van Far leading Mark Twain 14-0. And Pittsfield leading Riverton 21-7. That's at Riverton. And both of those teams, I think, just a single win. Actually, Pittsfield looking to make it 2 in a row to end the regular season. And what else do we have? Brookfield leading Highland 6-0. And there you go. So it's a look around the area. How about, do you have any more numbers, or did we get through everything? How about the scoring rundown from the first half?
I got to give you some Bowling Green stats.
Okay.
I've not done that yet. Blaine Bryant has got 9 carries for 137 yards so far, so about 15 in average. Dane Dunn has got 4 carries for 34 yards. Jace has 4 carries for 34 yards. And then you get into kind of the senior rundown here. Harrison Hunt had a 2-yard touchdown. Drew Dalton had a 36-yard touchdown, right? I think he had a touchdown. Yes, and yep. I got 36. I got 46 over here, so I got to change that. I'm sorry. 46-yard touchdown. And then Waterhose, Bryson Brandenberger, had a 37-yard touchdown. passing game for Bowling Green. Jace Eskew, J.C. Penney is 4 for 5 for 119 yards. 30 of those are to Sideshow, and then 89 of those are to Aiden Grody. That kind of runs down the statistics for Bowling Green. And then to go over the scoring countdown here, if you want, it's been all Bowling Green. With 10:15 left in the first, there's a 10-yard run by Jace Eskew. The 2-point conversion was a pass to Aiden, made it 8-0. 7:26 left was a 55-yard pass to Aiden. The 2-point conversion by Blaine Bryant was good, making it 16-0. 4:14 left was a 2-yard run by the senior Harrison Hunt. The 2-point conversion was good by Blaine Bryant, 24-0. 14 seconds left in the first quarter was a 46-yard run by the senior Drew Dalton. The 2-point conversion by Blaine was good, 32-0. 11:16 in the second quarter left. There was a 48-yard pick six by the senior Zach Gibby Gibson. The 2-point conversion was no good, made it 38-0. 8:49 left in the second was a 39-yard pass to the senior Blaine Bryant. The 2-point conversion was good, making it 46-0. 7:38 in the second was a 25-yard pick six by the senior Blaine Bryant. The PAT was good by Gibby Gibson, making it 53-0. 5 minutes left in the second was a 49-yard run by the senior Blaine Bryant. The PAT was good by the senior Zach Gibson, 60-0. Minute 57 seconds left in the second, 35-yard run by the senior Blaine Bryant. The PAT was good, 67-0. And then 32 seconds left in the second quarter was a 37-yard run by the senior Waterhose Bryson Brandenberger. The PAT was blocked in that one, bringing us to our current score, 73-0.
And I will take the fault for that one.
Yes,
I had
yes, you will.
Made sure every outlet knew Zach Gibson was 3 for 3, and then he got blocked on the fourth attempt just moments later. So to the Gibson family, who I know, Mom told me that
Beth,
they listen or watch and listen to every word we say.
Yeah. Oh no.
After Friday night, so they get together sometime during the weekend. And last week, Zach got tackled in the puddle, and I was worried he might drown. I heard about that when I talked to Beth this week at work. So I do apologize. I do apologize to Zach on ruining his perfect night, kicking extra points.
Whatever. We're having a good time.
73-0. Bowling Green leads. We'll take a final break, come back. It'll be Bowling Green kicking off as North Callaway won the toss and deferred to the second half. So they'll get the first opportunity when we start the second half. This has been the Eagle 102 halftime report from KJFM and WBBA.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by J. Roberts Jewelry, Pike County Title Company, and Gambino's Eatery.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Royal Banks is your community bank with locations throughout St. Louis, St. Charles, Northeast Missouri, Granite City, and Jerseyville, Illinois. A Royal Bank branch is not far away. Royal Banks bring experienced staff and products and services designed to meet your professional and personal financial needs. Investing in our communities, one client at a time. Call 314-212-1500 today. Royal Banks of Missouri, member FDIC and equal opportunity lender.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
73-0. Bowling Green leads. They'll kick off the second half to North Callaway. Again, 12:45 pregame tomorrow afternoon. 1 o'clock first pitch. Bowling Green against South Harrison in the opening round of state softball play here from Bowling Green High School. It'll be me and Maddie on the call tomorrow.
Ooh, nice. Where was Maddie tonight? I thought she was going to come.
I think she's at the P Hill game. They needed her expertise. And I swear if anyone shuts off that clock for any reason in the second half of this ball game.
Timeouts. You got to.
Yeah. Ball goes deep. Everyone kind of looked at me like I was crazy there. I think we're all on the same page at this point as the return goes out to the 27-yard line. And we're underway in the second half of this game. Pennell on the return. The side judge just tried a soccer-style flip kick, like where you flip it with your heel.
Right. Did he do it right?
No.
No, not at all.
I think it's harder to do with a football. It's oblong.
You know, all you non-football guys, you know, like hockey people are like, oh.
Flags come out prior to the play. Offside against the offense. Or excuse me, against the defense. No, it is against the offense. They're moving back. Oh, now they're moving forward. They don't know which way they're moving.
Right.
1st and 5. That's 3 snap penalties on the defense. Right?
Yes. I just thought it was funny that you said pre-strap.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that was funny to me, because it doesn't make any sense, but make fun of me when I make something up.
Oh, well, Thundercats.
And that's cool, man.
First down, run, a gain of 9 on 1st and 5.
Who was our ball carrier there? 21?
Yeah, it was Pennell. Out across the 40 to the 42.
Yeah, there's a big run for the Thunderbirds, which we haven't seen in quite a while. They were trying to run the ball in the first half for the first quarter, and then they kind of gave up on it.
Yeah, they were a little more diverse offense with the starting quarterback, Colton O'Neill.
Right.
He got knocked out of the ball game. Oh,
Ball's down
out,
on the ground.
And
Bowling
Bowling Green falls on it. Bobcats get it. First fumble recovery of the night for Bowling Green. And the JV offense will take the field for the Bobcats with down to 9:35 to go with the ultra super mega running clock.
Who is going in at our quarterback here? Isaac Oberhaus.
We'll see what this group can do with Oberhaus under center, the junior.
He's a junior for sure. Jordan Pasley in also.
And the give.
Oh, Easton.
And it's a gain of a couple on first down. They'll give him 1 solid yard, 2nd and 9.
Kind of slipped his footing there when he tried to cut. And
well, we're getting to that time of night where the dew starts.
Gets a little dewy, yeah, I don't disagree. Coach.
2nd and 9.
Maybe that is true. Maybe his legs are tired from kicking the ball so far.
So Oberhaus brings the play in. 22 on the play clock. Bowling Green.
Down to 8:30 already.
Yeah.
Like you said, it was going to go quick. Taking their time. 13 on the play clock.
And 8 as they come to the line. That's a Worf again. Broke 1 tackle and
no gain.
Yeah.
He was tackled on this backside by the big defensive end for the Thunderbirds, number, is it 73?
Yeah.
Crashes out from this outside. Casper Safransky?
Yeah.
He does a good job on this side, and he's getting in, causing a little bit of grief for the Bobcats, so they got to find a way to get a guy on him and get him stopped.
So it'll be 3rd and 9 for Bowling Green from their own, or from the North Callaway 43-yard line. 7:40 to play in the 3rd quarter. Play comes in from the sideline with 16 on the play clock. Now down to 10 as they break the huddle. And just not much there.
Just nothing.
Going to be 4th down and 8, gain of 1.
So Bowling Green is trying to pressure here the center, which I know is a big thing for our varsity team through this veer. But they're obviously honing in on the center of the ball game. Why not bounce a sweep or a pitch outside or quarterback keep, outside and see what you can get?
Yeah, they've got some beef on that line.
Yeah, Trent Wilson is a hoss. He's a great kid.
Orff on a pitch, and he's not going to get the first down. Runs into a few tacklers. He's going to lose a yard, it looks like, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. And that is the first time Bowling Green has ended with anything less than a touchdown.
Yeah, it's 73 to nothing. It looks like the JV defense is in as well, and I guess you're going to give your boys a rest, and surely you don't give up 73 points in 20 minutes of football.
No, they're going to go out there and try and keep this goose egg for the varsity team. Roll out,
pass.
Puts it in the air. It's caught on the far side. That's number 4 on the reception, Caleb Sheets, and he gets into Bowling Green territory, and first down for the Thunderbirds.
A gain of about 15, 20 yards there on the rollout pass, and they're going to have to, JV defense is going to have to buckle in and watch some of these plays and not give up those big plays when they can keep it.
And we're going to have to bring out the roster sheets here to get all the changes.
I know some of them. Middle.
Handoff, yep.
When it's a big
Gets
hole.
to the far side, and he's going to get another 12, 13 yards
Flag,
on that carry.
Block in the back that's going to be against the Thunderbirds. Looked like the wide receiver hit a Bobcat in the back. That'll negate that run from where it was. Who was that running back? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Was that Sheets?
21?
Or was it Pinnell? It's going to come back, so we'll see that. Down to 4:30. $15-yard penalty.
Oh, they called holding.
Oh, so 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so it's going to be 1st and 13. Okay. They're basically moving the ball at will right now. High snap. Throw to the near side.
Go
It's picked off. Easton Orff. And the JD defense just came up with a turnover of their own.
Man, and I'll tell you what, Mark, Easton at that linebacker position cut under that pass, caught that ball, both hands out in front of him. And if the receiver didn't have enough heads up to grab him, that'd have been another pick six because that kid is fast if he got the running.
Yeah, if he would have got those feet moving. But he caught it at a dead stop, and hard to get the wheels going on a team field.
And that's where I think Easton is going to benefit this team in the future. He's a good running back, but he is fearless and can hit kids. And at that linebacker position, he'll do well.
Roll out, Oberhaus on the far side. Cuts it upfield. He's going to gain 5 yards. 2nd and 5. Down to 3:19 to go in the quarter.
The pleasure of coaching Isaac in youth football, and he's much bigger now than what he was in youth football. He was super small then. And again, high momentum, high hopes, high spirit, big heart. He's a good kid, and I like seeing him run the ball like that.
Yeah, good motor.
Good motor, yeah.
2nd and 5 for the Bobcats from the North Callaway 49-yard line. 2:48 to play, 17 on the play clock.
I'll tell you what I would like to see out of Bowling Green right now, Mark. That's all of these senior leader kids down here in this pile over here supporting their JV team.
And not much. They got back to the line, it looks like, on 2nd and 5. It'll be 3rd and 6. 2:24 to go in the quarter. Yeah, it's still sitting on the 49. We'll say 3rd and 5. Why not?
Yeah, sure.
No gain.
I gave them a 0 gain also.
Still 73-0 Bowling Green. That was our score at the half. 2 minutes to play in the third.
I've not heard what the South Shelby score is. Have we seen it?
Yeah.
Did you give that earlier?
Yeah, I gave it at the half. It was a lot too little. I think it was 44-0.
Come on, Isaac.
Yeah, he breaks
there
through.
You go!
He's got it. First down and more across the 40 to around the 35-yard line. That's a good 3rd and 5 run to move the chains.
And he was flat moving when he come through here. He split these two defenders, and for a good gain of 15 yards, just kept the ball himself and was off and running.
Now South Shelby in the third leads Palmyra 55-0.
55-0.
I think that's what we're looking at here in about 3 weeks.
Well, yeah, anything can happen, but you're right.
Yeah.
As long as Bowling Green, like they're doing, is focusing on one game at a time, right? The game in front of them, and don't get your head anywhere.
Minute to go in the third.
Tyler Lewis out here at wide receiver.
Hand off. Ran into his lineman, it looked like.
Yeah.
As the line shifted in front of him.
Chase Buffington on that carry.
Got a yard. 2nd and 9. Who else we got out there? Yeah, you said Tyler Lewis. Saw him.
Nate Mix is out there.
Yeah.
Trent Wilson is on the offensive line.
Jacob Rue.
Jacob Rue is out there on the offensive line.
I think we're going to run it down here, to the end of the third quarter. 16 on the play clock and 14 on the game clock. They'll run it down. So we will head to the fourth with Bowling Green up, just like they were at the half. 73-0 over North Callaway. Final quarter of the regular season coming up after this from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, Bill Allen Auction Services, and Knight Equipment Company.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio. Brought to you by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Young Enterprises, and Family Drug.
73-0. Bowling Green leads. 12 minutes left in this ball game, and we'll be in the districts next week. We'll just stay with Eagle Sports on KJFM and WBBA all week to find out who's playing where in Week 10, the opening round of postseason play. And on 2nd and 9. As big number 74 said, he wrestled the ball away, but the forward progress had been stopped already. That was Carson Sheets, the kicker.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to give a 0 gain to Chase Buffington on that carry.
Yeah, 3rd and 9. 11:35 to go in this ball game.
Who else is out there on that offensive line? Seth Reed is out there on that offensive line, I think.
Did I see Mason Lubrecht?
No.
Did I see a 17? I thought I saw a 17.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, right there. Mason's right there. Tight end.
Nope.
Dropped the ball, or did he keep it himself?
I think he just kept it himself and rumbled forward. It's going to be a 4th and 5. Maybe 4.
Yeah, it looked like Isaac might have had some trouble with the ball there, but he may have just kept it himself intentionally.
Yeah, they'll say 4th and 5.
Jordan Pasley checking into the game for Chase.
He's a strong runner, too. He spent a lot of time in the weight room.
He's I've seen him at the gym. He's a hoss at the gym for sure. He's a little mechanical running the ball to me. I'd like to see him find a way to loosen up a little bit. A little robotic, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
a little stiff. If he'd loosen up, I think that'd benefit him. He's a young kid. Young guy. He'll figure it out.
He's still learning the position.
And
4th and 5. And they're not going to move the pile enough. In fact, it's going to get moved back and a turnover on downs. We'll give it back to the Thunderbirds.
Birds.
With 2 minutes gone here in the 4th.
It's kind of like Bambi. Bird. You can call me Flower if you want to, right?
Exactly.
Remember that?
You're going back.
I'm a conservation agent.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to know Bambi.
Oh, there were some folks with some conservation questions before the senior night festivities. Did they track you down?
I did get tracked down by Mr. Langley. Yep.
Yeah.
And just because he caught me here, my phone rings nonstop these days for conservation questions.
Well, we're getting into certain seasons,
That's right. Deer season, duck season, all that's right around the corner.
Roll out. Here we go. And almost picked again. 2nd and 10.
I'm pretty sure Coach just had a classic Looney Tunes.
Oh, yeah.
Quote.
That's I think one of the rare ones that had Bugs, Daffy, and Elmer Fudd in it, right?
Yeah. Yep. The best one Looney Tune ever was when they were dressing like superheroes, and Bugs Bunny went back into the room and changed into a Marine Corps uniform.
Oh.
Yeah. He was a real superhero.
I'm guessing that was probably made around, what, World War II or Korea?
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah. So, of course,
Penalty against the Bobcats. I didn't see what he signaled.
Yeah.
But it's going to be whatever it is.
It's going to be.
It's well past the first down.
Yeah. I have no idea what that was. Just because. It burned another couple minutes off the clock, though, them talking about it.
Showing blitz.
Here we go.
Outside.
He bounces out to the outside, then back inside. It's an interesting way around the coverage.
That was a touchdown if he came this way. I don't know what he was doing.
That was
21.
Pennell. Enough, he got 8. He's
yards.
2nd and 2.
Tackle by Isaac Oberhaus.
Down to 7:25 to play. Still 73-0 Bowling Green, just as it was at the half. Mark Front and Chris Grody here at Bowling Green, Week 9. District start next.
Oh!
Ooh, yep, there's a face mask. Pennell.
My goodness.
Got about that turnaround on his head.
Caleb Grody decided to tackle
I
Pennell.
think the hand was up there. I don't know if he grabbed. I think it got stuck.
It may have. He was reaching for something, and he got nothing but face mask. And like you said, Bout ripped the helmet right off of
Or his
Pennell.
finger out.
Yeah.
That's one you can't say anything about.
I'll tell you what. I will tell you, Caleb Grody must be pretty strong.
Yeah.
To jerk Pennell right off of his feet like that. Holy cow.
Down to 6.5 to go. And, boy, the Thunderbirds are picking up yards in bunches now.
6:23 left.
Number
Inside
4
to
tried
number
to
4.
spin off a tackle, and he's grabbed around the waist, and he got a little shot in there. Yeah, they'll give him forward progress back to the line. And we're down to 6 minutes to go.
Bowling Green JV defense kind of getting it done here for the Bobcats. Couple penalties allowing the Thunderbirds to move down the field, but they're tightening up here a little bit.
That's the only way they've really gotten big yards. Here's a cut to the inside, and he may be gone. And, flag comes in at the end.
Got to be holding.
Pinnell.
It's got to be holding where that was thrown.
Yeah.
$15 yards on that run?
Looked like 13.
Okay. Kind of semantics at that point.
Yeah. I'm just looking at
But
where
I'll change
the side judge is on the far side in relation to the yard marker.
Yeah, they certainly are calling holding against the Thunderbirds. I didn't see the hold, but where the sideline judge here threw that, it's really typically what that is.
So it's still going to be second down, and they'll actually gain 4 yards on it, looks like.
Yeah.
Second and 6 for North Callaway.
4:30 left.
From the 30-yard line of the Bobcats. This is as far as they've gotten down the field all night.
Pass.
Yep, roll out.
Number 2.
Yep,
Oh.
caught. Oh, and
that's a
big
flag!
block. Yeah, that's a big block. No flag thrown.
That was backside of the play.
Yeah, that was Carter Moore that threw that blindside hit. But they'll get the first down, and that's all. A little more. Down to 4 minutes to go, however. Well, if you're going to throw blocks like that,
I'm shocked that
throw
wasn't.
the varsity defense back out there.
Yeah, I'm shocked that wasn't called. That was backside of the play, had zero impact or potential to impact on the block, and that is the one that they try to get rid of completely.
Yeah.
It's a good hit, though. Another
Roll
pass.
out. Throw to the near side, and that is caught, and he will go in for the score. Touchdown, North Callaway. Number 1, Colin Moore gets the T-Birds on the board here in the 4th. And makes it 73-6.
Who was the receiver?
That was number 1, Colin Moore, with 3:30 to play in this ball game.
20 yards.
So no shutout tonight for the Bobcats. And that'll start folks heading to the. He's going to roll out and try for the 2-point conversion and walk it in. 2-point conversion good. Lane Kimbley, the quarterback, on the run. And it's 73-8. With 2:44 to go in the ball game, this is Week 9 football from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green and Vandalia. Mick Mailer and Sons, Backhoe and Excavating, and Pepsi.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
73-8, our score.
Good kick.
Kick goes deep. Only the second time they've kicked off tonight, and the first time since the game opened. And unable to break that tackle. I think there was a North Callaway kid flexing after that kickoff. Down 73-8 with a minute left.
That would be silly.
Yeah. (73-8), our score. They're doing
trivia questions now.
Ethan said the most points Bowling Green scored was 80, or did he say 84 in a game?
We had over 80 this season, didn't we?
80,
Montgomery?
82.
Yeah.
So it had to be 84. Victory formation here.
And there's a kneel down. Down to
that-
15 seconds,
it.
and that'll do it. Bowling Green, 9-0 to end the regular season. District start next week. Coach St. Clair here to take it all in from the sideline, and how great is it to see him. Our final score, the Bobcats 73, the North Callaway Thunderbirds 8. Back with the postgame for you after this from Eagle Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you by Ackles Farm Market, Lacrosse Lumber, and Meyer Implement Company.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing MercBK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
On every journey, you should enjoy peace of mind. I'm Corey Buchanan. At Pike County Mutual Insurance Company, we take pride in keeping you protected. That's why we offer discounts for good students, safe driving, and more. Trust us to look out for the road ahead. For a free insurance quote on your home, auto, farm, or ATV needs, give myself or
Shelley Clucky
a call today. Pike County Mutual Insurance Company, on the square in Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102, and it's brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Final on this one, the Bowling Green Bobcats 73, the North Callaway Thunderbirds 8. Mark front of Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth. And Chris, that was another great display by the Bobcats on both sides of the ball. Offensively, they were perfect for the first two quarters until the JV offense came in. And defensively, 5 picks, a fumble recovery, 2 pick sixes, and just showcasing what Bowling Green can do on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, Bowling Green really came out and just kind of played their – I would say they came out with a little bit different, right? We've seen them come out right away throwing the ball, and you know we got 119 yards passing and 2 touchdowns, a 30-yard pass to the senior Blaine Bryant and a 55-yard pass to the junior Aiden Grody, the tight end. We've not seen them really focus there, so they came out, they showed North Callaway we can do this, and then bam, right back to their run game and just unstoppable. With Blaine Bryant, Dane Dunn, Jace Eskew, heck, we saw Drew Dalton with a touchdown. We saw Harrison Hunt with a touchdown tonight, the senior. We saw Waterhose Bryson Brandenberger with a touchdown tonight. So just unstoppable in many different facets of football life for Bowling Green.
Okay, so I'm looking at the bracket here. Mm-hmm. The Class 2 District 7, and South Shelby, that's a final. They beat Palmyra.
Okay. So they'll be first, most likely.
Well, it's going to be close.
It's going to be real close.
Real close. Right now, it says, Bowling Green's ahead, but they haven't put in the final yet. So they had us at 51.58 points, South Shelby at 51.47 points.
Oh.
So.
Is the final in for Palmyra?
Their list is 9-0, and Palmyra is listed at 2-7. So that final is in.
Okay.
So
maybe Bowling Green will be first. And
it's going to be.
The only difference is that gives Bowling Green a bye the first week.
Yes.
And then South Shelby would play Mark Twain, and then if they won that game, South Shelby would play the winner of the Monroe City and Highland game.
Yeah, it is a final 55-0. So.
And Bowling Green would play who in the district assignment then? The other two would be Palmyra versus Clark County, right?
Well, it would be South Shelby against Mark Twain.
Yep.
Monroe City against Clark County.
Monroe City versus Clark County?
No, Monroe City against Palmyra.
Palmyra.
Sorry. And then the 4-5 would be Clark County Highland.
Clark County Highland. So that means Bowling Green would get the winner of the Clark County Highland game, right?
That would seem to be the case, yes.
Yeah, if that's the case.
Yeah, so again, that's just
us.
We're speculating at this
That's
point because
us
the
trying to
finals
figure it out.
haven't been put in yet. So by, I'd say, midnight tonight, you're going to pretty much have the picture all in focus. 73-8 is our final. Bowling Green over North Callaway. And we'll take a quick break, come back with some final numbers. Not much really changed after halftime, but we'll wrap it up for you after this from Eagle Sports.
The best coverage of high school sports on KJFM, brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer at People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Time now for the Eagle 102 postgame show on KJFM.
Final again, Bowling Green 9-0 on the season with a 73-8 victory over the North Callaway Thunderbirds. North Callaway finishes their regular season at 2-7. Mark Run and Chris Grody look around the area. Hannibal defeated Battle 34-0. Pittsfield in the fourth quarter leads Riverton 40-7. Van Far leads Mark Twain in the fourth quarter 20-0. So I'm really not a bad season put together by the Van Far Indians. Monroe City in the fourth leads Clark County 22-12. We mentioned South Shelby over Palmyra 55-0. And yesterday it was Wright City over Louisiana 52-28. Unity Mendon. Well, that was last week. So the score at the end of 3 is Brown County leading Pleasant Hill 34-20. That's our other game going right now, our featured high school football, the game of the week. But some final things to look at, some numbers maybe, or
I don't really have any extra, but I know if I don't give any stats at all, Cleet will be mad at me at the breakfast table on Monday.
Okay.
So really kind of that second half of the game, we'll talk about Easton Orff, Isaac Oberhaus, and Chase Buffington. They all came in. Easton had a total of 3 yards. He's kind of got a rough spot there where he just couldn't get away from the line of scrimmage. Isaac had 24 yards on 4 carries, and Chase Buffington had a yard on 2 carries, but also had that kickoff return. I think just to cover the total yards for Bowling Green here, total offensive rushing yards for the Bobcats was 293, and that's 137 of those go to Blaine. But then I take 293 for their offensive rushing yards, and add their passing yards to that game. Bowling Green had another 400-yard football game where 293 yards of rushing and 119 yards passing. And, Blaine had his 30-yard catch there, and then Aiden Grody kind of led the passing game for the Bobcats with 89 yards in the football field and a 2-point conversion, so 91 yards total for Dude. So, and a touchdown for Dude and Blaine. So Jace Eskew, 4 for 5, had a great game as a quarterback, and then we'll talk a little about North Callaway here before you end us. But they really just didn't have a lot. Their main running back was number 21, Kyle Pennell, and he ended this game today with 7 carries, Mark, for 42 yards, so he's averaging about 6. And their quarterbacks, they had to split that because O'Neal went out and Kimberly came in. They ended with just about 100 yards, 11 for 22, so 50% right on the dot, and 98 yards passing, but 6 interceptions for the game.
73-8, our final. Bowling Green 9-0 heading into the district tournament. And again, stay with Eagle Sports, KJFM, and WBBA to find out who the Bobcats and all our area teams will be playing in Week 10. That'd be the first week of districts in Missouri. So just another nearly flawless season for the Bowling Green Bobcats, but now it's time to put the work boots on and get this team over that hump and into a championship game. 73-8 is our final. Again, great to see Coach Mark Sinclair back. Congratulations on a great 4 years to all the seniors. And they just updated. Bowling Green will be the 2 seed, so they will play next week.
Yeah, 51.43 to 50.89 is the point. So, I mean, again, this is kind of speculating. If this is final, Bowling Green will play Mark Twain.
For the second time.
Yeah, for the second time. And then Monroe City will play Palmyra, and Clark County will play Highland.
And the opening round bye will go to the South Shelby Cardinals.
South Shelby Cardinals, yep.
So there you go. If that's the way it is, that's the way it is, and we'll play here next week against Mark Twain. 73-8, our final in this one for Chris. Mark, congratulations again to all the senior players, cheerleaders, and marching band members on a great high school career. And we'll see you next week for more high school football right here from Eagle Sports. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.